Do you know there is a secret strategy people are using to make hundreds and thousands of dollars daily, simply trading new coins, or what you might want to call shit coins? This method can make you a lot of money if you master the process. But it's important to note that the purpose of this video is to educate and not financial advice. Hence, if you want to dabble into crypto trading, make sure you have mastered the process and also make sure you've made adequate research and understand the risks involved. Now let's dive right into this video. Right here on CoinMarketCap, if you want to see coins that are recently added, what you're going to have to do is to click this button here. That's going to bring you to this page, and the next thing will be to click on recently added, and that's going to bring you to this page where you'll be able to see coins that are recently added on CoinMarketCap. So if we look at this place right here, you can see this coin right here was listed on CoinMarketCap about 30 minutes ago. Okay, and if we go down, you can see the age of most of the coins that are listed right here. Okay, so if we kind of pick a random coin here, for example this one that says Florida Man, that brings us here, and there's something very important to notice here. If we come down to this place, we can see from this chart that this coin got listed right about this point at about 10 hours ago, and then it saw a massive spike to the upside. Now people who actually got in early at this point probably must have seen juicy profits selling at this point, and that is why it saw a correction to the downside. And then as you can see, it has been moving a little bit up and down, and what noticing again is that at this point the coin finally came down to this point. Now if somebody bought at this point, the person is probably losing a lot right now, if not all investment. Okay, so as we can see here, this coin was listed on the 13th of December. Now I want to show you something very interesting. Now this is the chart of Florida Man, and here we'll be able to see what is actually happening. If I kind of zoom this in, we can see that right here is the 13th of December when it got listed on CoinMarketCap. And this green candle here represents the spike to the upside we saw earlier on, which people took advantage on and probably made a lot of money. Okay, but something is worth noticing here. We can see that from the point of its listing on pancakeswaps to this very point here, a lot of people who actually invested on this coin would have made their money. So the question is, how are you going to know when a coin is going to be listed on CoinMarketCap? Okay, so that you would buy early, so that you would take advantage of a possible spike to the upside. Okay, just like we saw on the 13th of December. Now if you can't tell when exactly it will be listed on CoinMarketCap, probably because it is a shit coin and maybe you don't have enough information about the coin. Now is there a way you could know when it will be listed on pancakeswaps? Okay, so you could take advantage of this upward bullish run to this very point and then sell at this point and then collect your earnings. The answer is yes, and that's what I'm going to be showing you in the next few minutes left in this video. Okay, but I want you to understand, like I said earlier on, this process is very risky. This is not financial advice. This is for people who already understand crypto trading. If you're going to want to do this, make sure you understand this video clearly. You may want to have to watch it more than twice to understand the process I want to show you. I'm going to show you the things you need to be looking out for before you actually buy at this point. Okay, and then to avoid being rug pulled, because there's a possibility that you might buy at this point and then before you know it, you would have a bearish run and then you will lose all your money. Okay, for instance, people who actually bought at this point expecting the coin to actually go up a bit further actually made some losses, because you can see this red candle here actually shows that the price went down and people actually lost their money. Okay, maybe if the people are still holding up to this point, now they might be making more profit. Okay, but the strategy is not to hold this coin for long. Okay, so now let's move on to the next step. So if you come to this place and kind of scroll down a little bit, you can see what is happening here. You can see tokens, exchange listings. If I zoom this in a little bit, you can see listed since 16 seconds ago, 54 seconds ago. So you can see pancakeswaps logo. Okay, you can see the token symbol, you can see the logo listed since 30 seconds ago. Okay, so you can see that coins are being listed. Okay, so this shows you the exact time of its listing on a decentralized exchange as pancakeswaps. Okay, for the purpose of this video, we're actually considering coins on the Binance Smart Chain. Okay, now back to what I want to show you. So the point here now is, how do you know which of those coins to invest in? Now this is very risky if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, you know why this is risky? Because most of these coins are scammy. Okay, in fact, 99% of these coins you can see that are being listed as I'm filming this video are scamming. 99, even more than 99% of them. So if you just come here and then look at a coin and then you buy any of those coins, you are sure heading for a rug pull. And what is rug pull? The developers are going to pull out their liquidity and you are going to be left with wordless coin. So what you are basically going to be doing is to come to this place where it says total liquidity. Okay, so you're going to be looking at these coins that have a liquidity from about $100,000 and above. Okay, so that's what you're going to be looking out for. So for example, this one that says $13 is a no-go area. Okay, because more liquidity tells you that you have a higher chance of making money before a possible rug pull. Okay, so you are going to basically look out for those ones. This is $36,000. For me, I wouldn't go for this. So the next thing we'd have to do is to actually keep looking for those shit coins, okay, that have a significant liquidity for you to be able to want to start investigating a little bit further. Okay, so that is it. Now I have found one that has an interesting liquidity amount. Okay, so if we come to this one, it says $800,000. This is actually one you want to be looking for. Okay, a liquidity amount of $800,000 shows that the developers of the coins are ready for business. Okay, they could be ready for a scam, but it at least shows that a lot of money is invested. Okay, so you could make a possible 10x before a possible rug pull. Like I said earlier on, 99% of these coins are intended for scammy purposes. Okay, so if you're gonna be doing this, you're basically gambling. Okay, so the strategy here is to actually pick a coin here. Okay, after doing proper research as I am showing you, then the next thing would be to trade the coin and exit the trade before a rug pull. So we can see the price, we can see the liquidity. The next thing is to kind of trace it down to this place, and then boom, to see, you can see was listed 57 minutes ago, and then you can see the token we are talking about. This is the token symbol. Okay, so what you actually want to do is, when you find such tokens, okay, the next thing you would actually want to do is to click this symbol right here. You could also click this button here. Okay, so that brings us to this page, and if we zoom that in, we can see that right now that this coin has about 3 holders. Okay, so you can see that it has 3 holders. So the next thing we'd have to do is to actually come to this place, okay, and click this here to go to BSC scan to actually know more about this. So from there, we are here on BSC scan. Okay, and you can see right here it gives us more information about the coin. Okay, so you can see we've got 3 addresses. Okay, so this means there are 3 holders here, and then you can see that we have 6 transfers so far from the time of its listing. You can see here it shows you the contract address, it shows you the number of decimals, and that is it. You can see social profiles not available yet. Now this is another red flag. Okay, so basically it's a new coin, so you don't expect it to have social profiles like Telegram group, Twitter handle, and likes. Okay, so this is why this could be a scam. Okay, so when you're investigating those coins, 99% of them are actually not going to have social profiles. Okay, if they do, no problem. Okay, so the next thing would be to actually do further analysis on this altcoin before you consider making any purchase. Okay, so you're gonna have to look at the holders. Okay, if we zoom that in, you can see where it says holders. Okay, so you can see the first address here, it shows you 98%, and then you see the next one here. Okay, shows you a 1%, and then you see another one here. Okay, pancakeswaps v2, so you can see where the liquidity is. So this one right here, this last one here where it says pancakeswaps v2, it shows you the liquidity of this coin on the pancakeswaps v2. Now we have a red flag. Okay, so let's say I was researching this coin, I am not actually going to buy this coin. There is a red flag. And what is the red flag? You can see this 98% here, if I zoom that in, probably belongs to the developer of this coin. Okay, and how do I know? Because this actually is not a burnt wallet address. You can see if it is a burnt wallet address, sometimes you're gonna see that here, or basically you see 0000000. Okay, so this is actually a wallet address holding 98% of this coin, even more than the quantity that is on the pancakeswap as liquidity. Okay, so basically if this person here decides to sell a portion of this coin, the coin is going to be dumped immediately, and then you would lose all your money. Okay, so basically what you're looking for when you come to the holders is to make sure you find out the percentage that is in the burnt wallet. The next would be to find the quantity that is on a decentralized exchange, in this case pancakeswaps. Okay, and then one other thing you actually need to look out for is to make sure that the developer does not have a larger chunk of the altcoin or shitcoin in question. If you see a larger chunk, run immediately. Okay, that's not a good sign. Okay, so basically what you would have to do is to then go back to DEX tools and then continue the search. Okay, remember the criteria I said was to make sure you see the one that has higher liquidity. Okay, from 100,000 and above. Even after this research, you are not guaranteed safety from rug pulls. Okay, but the strategy here is, if you have like $1,000, you would want to split it into $100 into 10 places and invest $100 each on maybe 10 coins which you have actually researched on this platform. You could actually have success with maybe 10 and get rug pulled on 2. Okay, or maybe have success with 7 and get rug pulled on 3 out of the 10 coins, investing $100 each. Okay, so you would find out that you are definitely going to have a more win rate if you follow the strategy I am talking about. So another thing you would want to do is to also go to where it says info, check that. You go to the contract, check that, go to the analytics, and also read every detail. But very importantly, when you are on the holders, make sure you don't have this situation here, okay, where you have a larger chunk on a wallet that is not a dead wallet. Now, in a situation where you actually find out that the developer of the coin has maybe like a 5% or maybe like a 2%, you would want to actually investigate the wallet address. Okay, so for example, if we investigate this wallet address here, this one here, so we can see that in the past 1 hour that this address has coins coming in. Okay, so this is actually one other thing you want to be checking. Okay, so wallets that have a larger chunk, find out what is happening on their wallets. Okay, find out what's happening. If you see in, as you can see here, it means they're actually buying the coins, which means they are not rug pulling yet. Okay, so that's an opportunity for you to buy. That's a good sign. But when you see out, that means they are selling and you could get rug pulled. So run for your life. Do not buy if you see out on a wallet with a larger chunk. Okay, for example, this wallet here that says 98%, if we click on it and then we see out, that means it is not a good sign. Okay, so if we come here, we can see the transactions that have been happening. Basically 4 transactions in the past hour. You can see in okay, you can see in, and now you can see out. This is not a good sign. So if somebody buys this coin, the person is actually going to be rug pulled. So finally, after your research and then you found a token that meets some of the things I've been talking about so far, so the next thing would be to actually come to Pool Coin to paste the contract address of that coin. Okay, once you have it pasted, the graph is going to be shown here. And then another thing you would want to pay close attention to is the order book. So if you look here, you can see what is happening. Okay, you're going to have to study what's happening right here. The red one shows people who are actually selling, while the green one shows people who are actually buying the coin. Okay, so you have to do careful study of what's happening here and make sure that more people are buying. Okay, if you have more red signs, that means that more people are dumping, so you wouldn't want to actually go ahead to buy. But if you see a situation where you have more green, like as you can see here, that's a good sign that more people are buying. So that's a positive catalyst that could cause a spike to the upside on the chart. Okay, so basically that's one thing you're looking for when you come to this place. And then the next thing you would have to look out for is to make sure that people are actually buying with higher amount. That way the candle will always be green. Okay, because if people are buying with higher amount, for example, if you look at here, you can see this person bought with $302, this person bought with $4. Okay, this is a very small amount. This is not what you're looking for. This 0.01, these are not what you're looking for. You're looking for people who are actually buying with larger chunks. Okay, you can see this person sold $106 worth of the coin, and you can see another person selling at $120. Okay, so these are actually what you need to pay close attention to. So make sure that more money is being invested than is being pulled out. Okay, and another thing you actually want to pay attention to is the duration of the transactions. Make sure that the duration of the transaction is happening literally in seconds or minutes. Okay, if it is happening in hours, that's not a good sign. That shows you that people are actually not buying the coin, or probably that the coin has already mooned. Okay, and then when you invest your money, you could get rug pulled. Okay, so probably I'll do a part 2 to this video to explain further on these things I'm actually explaining here. Okay, but the process is very simple. Once all criteria check out, okay, the next thing would simply be to actually connect your wallet. Okay, I already have a video showing you how you can connect your MetaMask wallet to poolcoin.app to make your trade. And the next thing would be to come to this trade button here and proceed to buying the shitcoin. I've got a video linked in the description also that is going to show you how you can actually buy using this trade button right here. Okay, so this is it for this video. If you've got questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section below this video. I will actually respond to every question. This is Briggs LBs, and it's your guy Ken signing out.